happening? Welcome to SBRforum.com on a Saturday. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Big 12 final between Iowa State and Baylor. Now, this game should be an absolute dandy. Even if you don't have any money on this game, it's definitely worth watching. Probably one of the better games from the Saturday card. Now, if you are betting this game and you're handicapping it, it's a tough one. I got to be honest with you. This Baylor team's playing fantastic. They've won 10 of 11. It's a team that's playing really well right now. You know, a couple weeks ago, we weren't sure what was going wrong with this team. Now, all of a sudden, they look like that Final Four team that we all projected they could be in the preseason. But hey, Iowa State's look fantastic too. To me, actually, Iowa State's look better in the conference tournament than Baylor. Baylor's coming off a big win against Texas. They crushed Texas yesterday. But I think you take a look at Iowa State's track record, and it looks a little bit better. They beat Marcus Smart in Oklahoma State. That was a team that was playing pretty hot. They beat Kansas State. And then yesterday, of course, they beat Kansas, who's the top seed in the tournament. And to me, that was a very impressive win. Now, I mentioned Baylor comes into this game with plenty of momentum, but Iowa State has already once dulled a Baylor team with plenty of momentum. Go look to the schedule in the early part of the year. Baylor came in that first matchup against Iowa State, and they were on a big roll, and Iowa State, stopped them, got the win. And I think this is a very similar situation here. Iowa State has that confidence that they can get the job done here. To me, the difference between these two sides is a couple of things. I think that Iowa State has more balance. That balance was evident yesterday when they beat Kansas with 5 starters, all 5 of their starters scoring in double figures. That's pretty impressive. You take a look at Baylor, and yes, they do have some balance, but they seem to be a little bit more reliant on Corey Jefferson and that presence inside. I think Iowa State, when push comes to shove, can do more with more players. The other factor here too is Baylor is playing their 4th game in 4 nights. I think that fatigue comes into play here. Again, the margins are razor thin between these two teams, and I think that fatigue could just be a small difference, but a big difference in this game, if you know what I'm saying. That's it for this pick here, right here on SBRforum.com. Thanks for watching. We'll have more picks for you on Sunday for the conference tournament games that are wrapping up on Sunday, as well as wire-to-wire coverage of March Madness. We're talking video previews, picks. We're talking articles, previews, picks, stats, the opening odds. Make sure you check out the great SBRforum.com /betting-odds tool. Fantastic for checking out the early odds, line movements, and everything you need in terms of the lines. Thanks for watching this video. We'll catch up with you again on Sunday.